Hi, so I was finally able to go to corporate prayer today, and as soon as I walked in the doors, my heart started hurting really bad. And I have heart issues anyway, so I was just like breathing, trying to relax, and I sat down, started praying, and crying and praying, and God had really put the burden of the prodigals on my heart and those that have fallen away from him and used to be in close fellowship with him but are no longer. And he gave me a vision of a conveyor belt and how people were just nonchalantly standing on this conveyor belt as it was just gliding by, kind of like it was like an airport conveyor belt, and the people walk along to get to their flight so they don't have to walk with all their luggage. And that's what I saw. But at the end of the conveyor belt, when it goes down, they were falling. And it wasn't anywhere good. And there's so many prodigals that are away, and those that even sit in the church, that they've forgotten who God is. They've forgotten who they are. They've gotten away from him, and there's no intimacy, there's no communication, there's no trust, there's no belief. There's nothing with him, and they're just going about life like they think it's all okay. Going through the motions. And God's heart is hurting for those who were once in close fellowship with him, who have tasted and seen that he's good, but have gotten wrapped up into these chains, these woes of the world, the enticements, the self-medicating, the acting out, instead of running to him and putting their full trust and faith in him. He wants his kids back. And I know how that feels, and it hurts. So I pray, and I pray for eyes to be opened and for ears to be open to hear what the Spirit is saying, and for hearts to be open to really receive what he has. He's pouring out his Spirit, and the impurities are coming to the top of our heart to be dealt with so we can be healed. And they're being acted upon. They're not being healed. This is the end times, the end days, when the hot's going to get hotter. And the cold, they still have a chance. They still have come to know Jesus as Lord and Savior. But the lukewarm will be spit out. He wants his kids. He wants their heart. He's our Father in heaven. He wants to mend relationships. He wants to heal our hearts. He wants us to come back to him first. Not be dragged away from the weight of the world. He said we can have it like it was in the beginning with Adam and Eve. We don't have to hide. We don't have to be ashamed. There's no guilt. He already knows everything that's going on with us. Every single day of our life was written down in his book before even a single day had passed. He knows what we're going through. He knows what we're struggling with. He wants to be the one that we run to. Not drugs, not alcohol, not other men or women. Not things or stuff. People get sucked into shopping addictions and food addictions. Not just drug and alcohol. Gambling addictions. Busyness addictions. Keeping yourself so busy that you forget everything around you. Social media addictions. He said it's time to put that stuff away. Get rid of everything that blocks our relationship with him and come back. He wants the best for us. So until I hear otherwise, my burden is for those that have fallen away, that have once tasted and have once seen